Good morning everybody, this is Gloria, and in today's tutorial video we are going to make a candy store card. I think that's what you would call it, but you'll see once I have it all put together. I said I was going to make a Halloween card, but I'm trying to wean myself off of that so I could get my mind rolling on other cards, because Halloween is my favorite holiday and Christmas is my first favorite. I like Valentine's Day and all those happy days too, but Halloween and Christmas is the best holidays for me. So, I used these 4 cartridges. I used the Cricket Light Sweet Shop, the Paper Teen Scene cartridge, Joy of the Seasons, and my Imagine, the Hopscotch. Okay, I have not used my Imagine machine in about a year. A matter of fact, I haven't used it longer than that because I was having a lot of trouble with it. So I decided, I'm just going to back off and just let it sit there and collect dust. And I decided to use it today. Okay, so my card base is going to be a 6 or 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. But the base card is going to be 6 by 6. And on this Cricket Light cartridge, I end up using the candy store. On the Paper Teen Scene, I end up using 2 of the girls. On my Hopscotch, I printed out the cloud paper. And on Joy of the Seasons, I used this tree that's right in front of the case. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So this is my base. And this is 6 by 6. So then you will get a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Cut it 6 inches the long way. No, 6 inches across. And then you will fold it at 6 inches and crease it. And that will be your card base. Now the first layer is this cloud paper that I got from the Imagine cartridge. Hopscotch. And all this time I could have been just printing paper, instead of cutting out anything, just printing the paper. But I've just been so used to my Expression 2 or my regular Expression and my Gypsy that I totally forgot about the Imagine. Okay, so let's adhere this. And as you could tell, I printed a 12 by 12 and the clouds were too big. So, oh, I'm ready to glue it on the wrong side. Don't do that, Gloria. No! Okay. So I'm going to layer this right here. And the cloud paper, it is actually 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay, so that's my first layer. Then my second layer is going to be this kind of pearlized gray, because this is going to be like the concrete. And I'm going to layer this right on top of the cloud paper. And it's going to lay right just like that. Now the next, I end up using my Friskers paper punch for the grass. And here it goes. And this is just going to lay right on top of the concrete or the gray pearlized paper. Okay. Kind of ran the glue over a little bit. Okay, took that off. Okay, and the next thing I am going to put, this is the candy store that I made, and I'm going to lay this right on here. and it's going to layer right there, and I'm going to try to layer it as straight as possible. And this candy store is cut at $3.50 or $3.50, not $3.50. $3.50 you're supposed to put on the Gypsy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to layer this as even as possible. Okay, let me see if I got that straight. It don't look too straight. Okay, so there goes our candy store. And I end up cutting out these trees from the Joy of the Season because this kind of favors the trees that you be seeing around the candy stores. I mean, I think so. And I am going to use my pen, if I can find it. I still haven't went and bought me no zip two-way. So I'm hoping I have enough glue in here just for the trees, because I think that's about it that I have to glue down besides, you know, the girls. And I'm gonna layer this right on the side of the store. Right there. Okay, that looks straight. And then I got one more, and I'm gonna layer it on the other side of the store. You always gotta have two trees. I'm just joking. Some stores don't have no trees, but in my cards I have to have trees to coordinate with the store, you know, because I live in Florida and we got trees everywhere. Now when I was in New York, there was barely any grass, and if there was a patch of grass, it was just around the tree bark of a tree, and that's it. Not the tree bark, but the tree in a small little section. We mostly had all concrete. Okay, so there we go. Oh, it's coming out really cute. And I end up using my Peachy Keen stamps. This stamp set, and it's called Cherub Face Assortment. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not too sure. It's C-H-E-R-U-B. And I end up using the girl with the lipstick. Well, not the lipstick, but the lips. And I end up using the 3/8 of an inch one, because in the Paper Doll Teen, you have the girls, but they're faceless. They just got the eyes and no nose and no lips. So I figured I would add some lips. And don't she look cute? I cut her out at 3.5. And I thought they came out adorable. So and I used some chalk for her cheeks, and I put some freckles on her. So I got her on foam dots. So let me take this off, and then I'll be able to put it down. Guys, I hope everybody, whoever lives up north, I hope you guys are prepared and safe, because that hurricane is really dangerous. It's one of the worst ones, or the second worst in U.S. history. And you know, there's a lot of people saying, oh, I'm not going anywhere. You cannot, and not even the newscasters can actually predict what Mother Nature can bring. And it's funny, because I'm from Florida and we get a lot of hurricanes. And every time there's a hurricane, whether it's category 1, we leave. Okay, we always have a little suitcase with us with all our important stuff. And a lot of our important stuff is in a bank anyway. You know, like the house papers, the car papers, all, you know, all important papers that you're going to need if anything was to happen. So there she goes, laid right there. And I got another one, and she is adorable too. I kind of put her face on crooked, but whose face is straight, huh? I know my face ain't straight. One of these days I'm going to do a face video. Right now, no. I have to work my way up to it, just like I've done with my videos on YouTube. Which is amazing, you know, because I never thought that I'll be able to do this. And I'm actually doing really darn good. And I'm proud of myself too, you know. And I'm going to layer her right here, like she's saying, come on baby, let's go into the candy store, sweetheart. That's like her best friend. And I wish I had a fire hydrant and a dog or something like that. I didn't even think about it. So that's our card. And for the sentiment, I'm going to use, did I pick the right one? Oh, Oldies But Goodies. And it's a Scrappy Mom stamps and it's called Designer's Choice. And I'm going to use the Oldies But Goodies stamp because, you know, they don't have candy stores like this no more. I really wish they would come back with the penny candy store. But candies now are so darn expensive, you know. For a candy bar, you're paying almost $2 for, which it's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this right up here. Or no, I'm going to stamp it right down here. Okay, so let me get my stamp set. You see, guys, I ain't never prepared. I knew I was going to make a video. And I didn't get my stamps. My stamp pad. Just give me 1 second. Okay. And I'm going to use my Timber Brown Stays On ink and my pink stamper, not pink stamper, but my pink stamp. You know, I'm going to use the smaller one. That one's too big. Okay, so let me get this ready. Okay, and I'm going to stamp this right here on the grass. Okay, guys, so there you go. There goes my card. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You have a wonderful day now. Bye now.